righty. I'd like to welcome everybody to another edition of Carl Summers Uncensored. I am the host, Carl Summers, and tonight we have Doc Dave Companion on here. How's it going, Dave?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good, and I don't want to forget our boy Derek over there.
How's it going, people?
All righty. So, Dave is are you like a surgeon? What kind of doctor are you?
Actually, I'm not a doctor at all. I'm a nurse practitioner.
Doctor sounds way fucking cooler, though.
It really does. Wouldn't it it'd pay a whole lot more.
but you still do like all the shit doctors kind of do, right?
I do everything they do. I just get paid 80%.
Oh, well, we need to vote that shit up.
Please.
Who do we talk to?
Please. Any congressman.
Any congressman. Well, they don't like me.
They don't like me either.
Oh, fuck them then. Dicks. So, how'd it go? How you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Last time I saw you, we were training at the gym a little bit.
We were. You know, I've been busy. Went to took a week up in D.C. With the boys and a wife. Then went and worked basically 2 weeks straight.
Oh wow.
So yeah, switching back and forth, day shift, night shift, schedule all messed up.
Okay. So you're at our nation's capital.
I was. Dude, let me tell you, if you consider yourself an American, you have to go to D.C.
Exactly.
It is the mecca for patriots.
And Somalis. Did you ever notice that? How many fucking Somalis are there?
I didn't see any Somalis.
Are you shitting me?
I didn't see any Somalis. Let me tell you, there was a ton of Koreans, though.
Oh, yeah.
You couldn't swing a dead cat without hitting a bucket head up there.
Well, when I was talking to you earlier, when I went back there was for a funeral. We went to Arlington and stuff, and there was like all the C stores or convenience stores. They're fucking Somalis everywhere, and I was just like, "Oh, you bastard!"
All right, see, we didn't go up in there. But I'll tell you, I grew up in a tiny little ass city in Vermont called Winooski.
Okay,
tiny. It's like 1 square mile, and the nuns at our the Catholic Church, St. Francis and all that, they would bring in refugees.
Okay.
So one year they bring in a couple of Bosnians.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was like their test run. And then they brought in a bunch of Laotians and took over like half the city. And the last wave that they brought over were Somalis.
Mm-hmm.
So now, you and I both were over there.
Yeah.
I come home, I'm walking down the street, and I'm wearing my Ranger t-shirt, and I see this little kid in a...
Is it not working?
Don't worry about me.
Oh.
I'm trying to communicate with Derek over there. Don't worry about me.
Swervy always has to make a fucking entrance on this show. Always. And then he's half drunk right now, so Swervy's kind of fucking drunk, which is what...
Make eye contact with me. You guys keep going.
That's funny.
So I see this little black kid running down the street like Carl Lewis in a set of Walmart flip-flops. And I don't know about you, but every time that I wore a pair of those things, those set of them shower shoes, right, I blew out the little button in like 3 steps.
Oh yeah.
And the only kids I've ever been able to haul ass in those things have been Somali kids.
Oh yeah.
I said, that's a Somali kid right there.
Exactly. Them little motherfuckers.
And my wife's like, well, how do you know? Wait a minute, his mom's going to come around the corner any minute. She's going to be all dressed up. She's going to have the thing on her head and all of this.
Sure shit.
There she comes.
Yep. Chasing that little... So you just been working your ass off, it sounds like.
Yeah. I get them 3 boys. They like to eat.
Oh, yeah?
So,
now you're saying your oldest is wanting to go to West Point, correct?
He does. That is his dream. He wants to go to West Point.
Really? And what does he want to, civil engineer?
He wants to study civil engineering.
Okay.
At least that was the last thing he wanted to do. He's 15. I guess it could change.
Yeah, plenty of time to change that up. Now, what if he wanted to be a grunt just in the plain old army?
Whatever he wants to do, honestly, is fine. I'm not pushing him towards the military by any means.
Right. But you're not shunning him away from it?
Honestly, I wish you can't shun kids away from their dreams.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't. If you do, and you try to get in their way, you just become a dick.
Right.
You're just an asshole, and they don't want to be with you anymore.
Okay.
Honestly, I wish he wouldn't.
Right.
I don't think any of them should. My dad went to Vietnam. My grandfather was in World War II. I've done my time.
Right.
I think our family's done enough.
Okay.
but that seems to be the path he wants to move down. So I'll support him any way he wants to go.
Well, that's cool.
Westport's a good school to get into, though, man. I mean, it's. Huh?
Can't hear you.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Dick's in my mouth.
Dick's in your mouth.
I was trying to stop
Dick
saying
it up.
that too.
Dick in the mouth.
Nah, but West Point's a pretty good school to get into. Man, you get in there, you're pretty much solid, you know.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, dude. It's the talking.
It's the maple talking. That's funny. So we got Dave on the show tonight to maybe discuss some injuries in and out of the cage, and you fight, so we're cool with that. And
I'm retired.
oh, you're done, or you're
A couple of reasons. My wife hates it.
okay.
Hates it, but she's got to hate something,
Right. It's better than hating you.
and she's just mean. So it happens. And I had a nasty back surgery about a year ago. I had a spine tumor,
Okay.
and the leg doesn't work like it should. So
Okay.
I got some balance issues and some numbness issues that kind of screw me up a little bit. So
Okay.
you know,
But you still interact with the gym and the fighters.
I love to go.
Oh yeah.
I love to go, and it hurts, but so what? It's supposed to hurt.
Exactly.
So
It's
you're
supposed
doing
to
it to
hurt.
keep in shape, like just to keep active, just 'cause you like doing it.
I'm doing it because I love the sport.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, I haven't been in a long time. And really, if I don't go, I get kind of a little depressed.
Really?
You get a little down, a little shitty. You get a little tunnel vision, just kind of fuck everything. So,
But training with you the last time that we were able to at the new gym with Joe at Team Trauma, you didn't seem like you're missing any step. You're banging it out and doing what you do. So
well, good. It
Good.
was a good day.
It was a good day.
I'll take them as I get them. It was a good day.
So what kind of injuries have you experienced? Have you seen or dealt with? Other than your own, with other fighters, because a lot of the guys come to you, the gym really, relies on you for medical things,
Yeah, and I'm glad they do. I'm honestly glad to just to kind of be part of it. And I really thank to Coach Joe and Coach Tom for letting me do that.
Right.
A lot of what I see a lot of overtraining injuries. A lot of injuries where, okay, I'm gonna have a fight, and instead of the planning part, it's a lot of intense training in a very short period of time.
Right.
And it leads to things like muscle strains, joint pains, shoulder injuries, back injuries are common. I see a lot of fighters and a lot of people who just work out getting a lot of shoulder injuries because they don't train the whole shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
You've got these big muscles on the outside of it, your deltoids and pec minors and rhomboids that hold that shoulder on and look nice in the mirror and on the beach. But if you don't work the little ones underneath that help to hold that shoulder together, those big ones are going to pop that shoulder out when you're throwing your jabs and your crosses.
Right.
So they need to focus on that part a little bit more. A lot of the shoulder injuries I see are because of that. Some knees, one good knee bar can mess up your ACL.
Oh, yeah.
Real good.
It can put you out for a while.
It can put you out for quite a while, especially if you need to have surgery or a cadaver transplant on it. Absolutely.
Exactly.
I see a lot of people nutritionally messing themselves up.
Mm-hmm.
Cutting weight a little bit too fast, too short, or in too short a period of time.
Okay. Now, how do you think that they should, like, if because usually you really start trying to fine tune everything that you do about 8 weeks out. You really want to start tightening it up and picking it up. So should you, somebody who trains professionally anyways, they should be at a weight where it's not going to be hard for them to cut weight. Do you agree?
Right.
Because like Jared Crawford, just for example, the last time I saw him before he went to the tryouts, he was a little pudgy. He looked like well over what he what he should have been. You know, he was saying he was 160. He looked like he was at least at 180, 190. But then I saw him like maybe 3-4 weeks later, and he is right on money. So you know, I don't know if he just cuts weight real well or
Jared's. I've never seen anybody with Jared's height be able to cut weight as well as Jared does.
exactly.
So he's kind of funny that way, and honestly, I'm really hoping and praying that one of these days, as he gets older and continues his fight career, as I hope you do, Jared, if you're listening, because you're a really great fighter. I hope it doesn't start to mess with him later on.
Right.
And unfortunately, it can do that. It can start messing with the liver and the kidneys. I really like the way that GSP does it.
Okay.
Which is he maintains a certain level pretty much all year long. And that's supported by places like the nutritionists like Mike Dulce.
Okay.
His diet is one of the better fighter diets out there, and if you're looking for a diet to cut weight on, his 3 weeks to shredded is excellent.
Really? Now, what does that consist of doing then?
It's a diet. It's just a real dietary change.
Okay.
It's high protein. It's a good carbohydrates.
No, what are the good carbs then?
You know, my whole that whole food guide pyramid thing. Yeah, those aren't those.
Those aren't good carbs.
The whole
Those aren't good carbs at all.
that whole food guide pyramid thing is fucked.
But if you want them, eat them.
Okay, thank you, sir.
It's fucked. It really is. The focus is on carbs. It doesn't delineate which ones are good for you, which ones aren't.
Okay.
There's a lot of good studies out there on how bad gluten is for you, and how it leads to things that cause abdominal fat, belly fat. There's some good studies on detoxification that's out there. There's a little bit of an overemphasis on protein.
Okay.
I think protein is extremely important, but a lot of other stuff is too.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the pre-workout supplements, the nitric oxide boosters and things like that, arginine, carnitine, you can get a lot of that just from simply eating vegetables.
Oh, really? Okay.
In fact, a better supplement is beetroot juice.
Really?
Absolutely. Now, admittedly, I've tried it, and all the shit that I'm talking about, I probably tried at least once or twice because I'm freaking self guinea pig like that. I couldn't choke down that shit to save my life. I tried it. Asked my wife. It's $6 a bottle. I tried to get it down. I'm like, I paid $6 for this freaking shit. I'm gonna get it down. 2 servings, $6.
Not going down. Wow. So,
right. And I've eaten shit that makes a billy goat puke, you know.
That's funny as shit. So what are some good stuff out there to supplements and stuff, a good regimen to do? Because a lot of guys get out there and they're like, oh, I'm just going to take this, to amp me up, and then they have fucking heart problems.
Right. Yeah, and a lot of that stuff is true. A lot of the high caffeine stuff really starts to mess with your heart. The things like Yohimbe, which is in a lot of these supplements out there, like Redline and AMP, they can make your blood pressure go through the roof.
Yeah.
So if you're predisposed to getting those issues, it can really lead to problems later on. Now, the good part is we're dealing with fighters.
Yeah. And
fighters typically are in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
So their bodies can take quite a bit of abuse.
For now.
But for now, it's when they're 40 years old and your career is over and you're looking down the gun of, oh, hey, now I got to take 3 medicines for high blood pressure.
Yep.
Because I fucked with myself when I was 20. That's the issue. There is one really good one out. It's kind of expensive. It's called MyoX, and it's a myostatin inhibitor.
Okay.
And myostatin is a hormone that our body produces to decrease or to keep the size of our muscles in check. More muscles mean larger muscles means more calories that you need, and our cavemen ancestors wouldn't have survived if they had to eat 8,000 calories a day.
Right.
So this hormone was developed for that. So this blocks that hormone, and in 100% of people, it'll bring it down to about 46%. So it means bigger strength gains, bigger muscle gains.
Really?
Bigger muscles typically means more weight, but it also means more metabolic factors. So you probably end up bringing down the fat as well.
Okay.
So it's real good that way.
Quick, stupid question. Is it legal?
Yeah, you can get it at a vitamin shop.
No, because the only reason why I asked is like, they're having a whole big problem like in sports with like illegal substances and stuff like that. They take a test and then next they find out that something that you take over the counter is not
Sure,
legal.
they piss for something hot.
Yeah.
Well, there's a difference between what is legal to take, means something that you can get over the counter, and what is legal to take for your sport. Now, if you're competing professionally, you need to look at whatever list of illegal substances that there are. I forget where I read it, but one of the bigger abused medicines that was used for the National Hockey League was Sudafed.
Really?
Pseudoephedrine, right?
And that shit you used to be able to just buy anywhere.
Well, you used to be able to buy it anywhere, and you can still buy it anywhere, but they just pulled it back behind the counter because assholes make meth out of it in the fucking forest.
Yeah, of course.
That's why they pulled it back. But yeah, that was probably the biggest illegal substance in that sport. Now you can get that chemical other ways. You can get it in bitter orange. It has ephedrine in it, which is like that. It's a stimulant. And they used to have this shit out when I was a nurse in Chicago. They had a shit out called herbal ecstasy, and it had a Chinese herb in it called ma wang. And it was my wang.
My
wang.
Dick and fart jokes.
You gotta have it.
20 minutes into the show, we're already on dick and fart jokes.
And I literally saw a girl get a body temperature of 107 with this shit.
No way.
Wow.
Cooked her brain just like the freaking commercial.
Holy
When they said your brain on drugs, that was it. Cooked her brain just like that. Dead as fuck.
Really?
Dead as fuck.
Off the My Wang shit.
22 years old.
Holy
Ma
shit.
Wang, dead as fuck.
Wow.
Damn it. That is fucking insane.
Wow.
I'm trying to wrap my fucking mind around that shit.
So yeah, that's
Wow.
so I mean, those are all those banned substances for sports.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of each sport varies upon what you can take and what you can piss for and all of this. And honestly, the vast majority of shit pisses out in 3 days anyway, so you're good.
Now, let's say, like, for a guy like me, we've known each other a while. What would you recommend, because, like, diabetes and shit like that, to take to cut weight? Because normally muscle weighs more than fat.
Right.
So you want to cut weight, but you want to build your muscle, but I can only weigh a certain amount, or if I got to weigh in, I have to make a certain weight. What would you recommend for the older fellas in the world that want to do MMA and all
honestly,
that good shit?
From what I've been reading about this this myostatin inhibitor, and trust me, I'm not getting paid by these guys at all. I don't get nothing for these guys.
You just like what they got.
So there's no kickbacks or anything there at all. I like that because it increases muscle. Now, if you're not training, don't take it.
Okay.
Because it's pointless. It's a waste of money. I'm a proponent of creatine.
Mm-hmm.
With enough fluid intake.
Okay.
You
gotta drink a lot of water.
You gotta drink a lot of water with that stuff. You gotta drink a lot of water, which you should be doing anyway. So I'm a big proponent of that. The over-the-counter stuff, the hardcores and the hydroxy cuts and the oxyelite and everything else like that. If you got high blood pressure, diabetes, or any kind of issue, fuck it. Don't even bother, because you're just gonna fuck yourself up. So don't even worry about that crap. Diet's probably the biggest thing. I mean,
Right.
really, diet can either be your biggest friend and your medicine, or it can be your poison and your enemy.
Okay.
And which way you go is really how you do it. There's 2 diets out there I like quite a bit. One's the abs diet, and one's the Dulce diet.
Okay.
I think both of those they're good, clean, real foods. Nothing overly fancy, nothing overly special, and really it's just getting the shit out of you.
Right. And that just takes time anyways.
It does.
To kind of detox and get it out. And
It does.
shit that stuff out.
Yeah.
Because the wife's got me on this diet now that, she's going to L.A. in like 3 weeks for her movie premiere. And she's throwing up a bet about $1,000 that if I can lose more weight than her before her premiere, I get $300.
Is she listening to the show?
Oh, she should be.
God damn it.
So, but then if I can get down to 222, which is 40 pounds lighter than what I am now, I get $700.
I think he did.
So she's throwing out this bet. My wife loves me, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And
how much time you got?
Well, I got 3 weeks to get more weight off than her. So if I can get her to eat more sugar at night while she's sleeping, just pour it in her mouth.
That's it.
I've been on this diet for about a week now, and I drink like a lot of coffee, but I put like 1 Splenda in it.
Okay.
I've cut out sodas. I had one tonight with dinner because they didn't have any Splenda. Drink a fuckload of water, a lot of unsweet tea.
Okay.
And just like vegetables and a lot of turkey meat, like ground turkey meat or whatever. And I feel good. I feel real good. I don't want to nap so much anymore. Like before, I'd come home want to fucking sleep all day, and
You're not gonna go wrong with that. Yeah, that's the sugar. Refined sugar is horrible.
Yeah,
refined sugar is horrible. However, it is still better than that aspartame crap.
All that artificial
like the Diet
shit.
Coke and the artificial
Right.
shit like that. Splenda, not so much. The Truvia, if you can get it down, it's got kind of a funky aftertaste.
Yeah,
it's fucking horrible.
But I've even cut like my Splenda intake back. I cut it back a lot just because a lot of the shit that I drink, I don't want to drink it without it. It's like, ugh.
And try agave syrup.
Really?
You can. I mean, it's not agave syrup. What the fuck is that? You can get it at Walmart.
Okay.
Okay. You can get it at Winn-Dixie. Okay, and it's like $6 for a big freaking thing. Get the it's a sugar. It is a carbohydrate, but it's a low glycemic carbohydrate, so it doesn't spike your sugar anywhere near as much, and it tastes really sweet.
Okay.
And you can mix it with tea. You can mix it. You can put it on your oatmeal and your pancakes, whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'll give that a run.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know the difference, and it tastes really good.
Okay.
Yeah, a friend of mine, Jason Taylor. I don't know if he's listening tonight, but I gave him some to try because I brought some to work.
Right.
I said, "Here, try this shit," because he was trying to cut, and he's little finger. He said, "Oh, you could put that on everything." It's that good.
Oh, now I think we're gonna have to stop by somewhere on the way home, Derek. Hit a fucking Walmart up or some shit.
See, you don't have to suffer to eat good.
Right.
You don't have to suffer to eat good.
Yeah, I've been eating like fuck ton of spinach and vegetables and all sorts of goofy shit. My wife's buying like vegetable pasta. I didn't know they could turn fucking pasta out of vegetables and shit.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
She's all like, "Here, eat this." I'm like, "Fucking pasta? You're gonna fucking kill me." She goes, "It's vegetable. Shut your fucking mouth." I'm like,
all right, I'll eat it. Whatever.
Fuck you. You don't gotta go violent shit. You horse face. What's that?
Plug your wife.
Oh yeah. And if you need anything videotape, KikaProductions.com for all your video needs. She'll video the shit out of whatever you got. So graduations, weddings, whatever. Pornos, sex, she'll fucking do it. She made it through college that way, so she's a freak. But
she just had a movie made, didn't she?
Yeah, we're getting ready to premiere. You ought to come see it when we do the premiere here in Ocala. We'll get you and the missus a ticket, and it's a crazy horror movie. It's called Mr. White.
Oh, it'll just be me because my wife doesn't watch the horror movies.
Fuck it,
I love horror movies.
Oh yeah, You know, we're getting.
I'll bring the boys.
Oh yeah, it'll be great
Because it's just funny as hell to watch them scared as shit.
Oh man, and everybody that's reviewed it and done like blogs on it or whatever have loved it. You know, they've really liked it. She's
Good.
excited, so you know, I'm hoping because I need that fucking castle in Ireland. So she promised me once she takes off big, I get my castle in Ireland. So hurry the fuck up, woman. Ooh, and we have some Dr. Dave brought some beverages tonight. A little bit of Crown Royal Maple.
It's for medicinal purposes.
Yeah.
Dude, it tastes just like pancakes.
Who the fuck doesn't love pancakes?
Oh, really?
You're un-American if you don't love fucking pancakes.
Or maple syrup.
Yeah.
Shit,
I mean, that's the only. My wife, she's kind of stingy, but it's the only thing that's her crack right there is maple syrup.
Oh, really?
That's the only thing that she won't get the log cabin. She won't get the Aunt Jemimas. She's got to get the real shit.
The real shit.
Do you know how much that fucking shit costs?
About $9 a bottle.
$13.77.
Wow.
$13.77. Do you realize that a freaking 55-gallon drum of that shit costs about $3,700?
Wow.
And we're talking about oil.
Wow.
It's more expensive than gold,
maple syrup?
than oil. Yeah.
Holy shit. What the fuck?
Bottoms up.
Wow. And for everybody out there in the internet podcast land who didn't know, Swervy's back for another fucking shot. So we're just like, are you talking about Korean Royal, motherfuckers?
Everyone throws out there. If you didn't know, that's Canadian whiskey.
Eh?
You're like, you're not American if you don't like maple whiskey.
I don't give a shit.
Maple syrup.
Well,
That's
guess
all right.
what? We'll bomb the fuck out of Canada or send me a
Wait,
day. up there.
don't we own that yet?
Pretty much.
I mean, it's like our attic.
It's like northern. It's like northern New York. Like Mexico is like southern San Diego. It's all a bunch of motherfuckers out there anyway. But if you didn't know, out there in Radio Land, Dave was a ranger,
I was in third bat.
and motherfucker's a combat vet. And I want to say thank you to Dave for
Yes, sir.
doing what you do.
Actually, Carl and I were both served kind of in the same area.
Exactly, me and Dave.
We spent our time in the Moog.
And what's funny is when I first got there, I just got out of like boot camp and MOS training.
Oh, really? You were cherry when
I
you
was
got there?
I got there and I was actually supposed to go to Hawaii. And
Boy, did you get fucked?
yeah,
You got
well, Somalia broke out, and they're all like, "Oh, well, you're going 29 Palms." I'm like, "Where the fuck is that?" They're like, "Out in the middle of the Mojave Desert." I'm like, "That doesn't sound like palm trees and fucking
That's not what I
girls.
signed up for.
This isn't it."
It's
Well,
like-
I told the recruiter that after I fucking got out of boot camp. I'm like, "You dick, you fucking lied to me."
It's like that movie with Pauly Shore. Remember with Pauly Shore and Andy Dick? Is there water in Chad?
Yeah.
But when we were landing, you know, when I got to the base, we got checked in. They're like, "Don't even unpack your bags. Put them in this truck, and then go ahead and go to supply and get your shit, and then call your folks because you're leaving Monday. You're going to Somalia to catch up with your unit." I'm like, "Where the fuck is that, man?" We're all pulling out maps and globes.
Yeah,
I'm like, "Where the fuck is
Horn of
this?"
Africa.
And
Oh,
then-
fuck.
And then as we're landing, we're in this big ass fucking plane. As we're landing, they're like, "All right, everybody, lock and load. We're being fired at." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" They're like, "Dig a shallow foxhole." I'm like, "Motherfucker, what? What? What are you talking? Ping, ping, ping." Okay, I got you now.
I
know-
got you. All right. Yeah. All right.
I
Freaking
recognize.
Cover down.
I know that sound. But yeah, it was an experience I would never change. You know, I can't say I enjoyed every bit of it, but met some crazy motherfuckers over there, and
I got stuck in a hangar,
Mhm.
and like it was towards the end of my tour, so I got stuck in a hangar, sweating my balls off for like 6 weeks,
Oh yeah,
and
Wow, you were
then
there for 6 weeks?
yeah, and then what? Then when you go for a daylight raid.
yeah. In the
So
Don't
everybody
look
can see you coming.
Don't look this way here.
Yeah. Don't look at us because we're just flying over with 9 big freaking loud ass helicopters.
Exactly.
Right. Fuck. fuckers.
That was crazy. But again, thank you, man. It was great, and I appreciate everything, and all the soldiers out there, man. Thank you for what you're doing and what you did, and if you don't support the troops, man, fuck you, because I proudly support our troops, man.
Yeah, not worth a damn if you don't.
You know, not saying that it's right or wrong, but you know what, they're doing what they're signed up to do.
Well, you know,
be here if we didn't have soldiers, man.
Yeah, Swervy's back for hand soap and jerking. Motherfucker.
It's lotion.
was that lotion?
It's lotion for
Uh-oh.
his little tube steaks dry.
That's it. We're just
Put
gonna
it on your
Just hand lotion.
put it on your fucking elbows. Yeah, that's right. Oh, my elbows are dry.
That's
Put
it.
it on
Well,
your fingers,
My hands are
well,
so-
somebody heard they were getting a prostate check later. Now he's thinking about fisting. You know.
Speaking of that shit, speaking of that, my boy.
No, I ain't drunk enough.
Oh, let's fucking. Well, I just want to say, you know, my boy Derek last week, his asshole was bleeding, and you know, I'm concerned because I have to look out for my black community, Derek, and
Thank you.
he's sick. I don't need him having beehole cancer, and I figured, you know what, we have Dave on the show. Let's check his asshole.
Why is the dildo not fitting quite tight enough?
No, it just slides right in there now, you know what I mean?
Then you're probably good.
But when he farts, it's all silent. It's like. And his farts were never heard from again. But you know, I don't. Maybe we should check him for a hernia. Derek, you want me to check you for a hernia?
No, actually, I'm good, dude.
I've been drinking and I can do it.
No.
Fuck it, I'm not a doctor. I just. What are you doing? Touching his nuts? I don't give a shit.
Hey, cough. No, really cough. I'm trying, dude, but you're touching my balls.
So you have to experience a lot of that shit.
I don't have to do a whole lot of hernia checks. Luckily.
Do you do a lot of breast exams, whether they need it or
No, I'm
not?
not allowed to.
I'd fucking do it.
But dude, I gotta look at more icky cooters.
Really?
Oh,
Is
God.
there really an icky
I don't want
cooter?
Listen, I want.
Cause,
Dude.
because I think no, don't get me wrong. The woman's body is a beautiful. Whether she's large,
I've done a pelvic exam and a fly came out.
Shut the fuck up.
A fly. Fly.
Swervy on camera. Oh shit, Swervy Jones in this motherfucker.
For some reason, it's turned into the Swervy Jones show.
All right.
I don't know how that happened, but
All right,
Okay,
I'm doing
so-
a shot. Hold
so
on.
you got
Bottoms
flies
up, buddy.
flying out of vagina.
I have seen a fly fly out of a vagina.
Seriously,
Seriously.
like okay.
And the smell was
Yeah.
like you got punched in the face. Let me tell you, I'd rather get punched in the face by
right.
Tom Sauer than the smell that came out of that chick's cooter.
Well, start. I hate to take shots.
And I'll tell you,
Start at the beginning.
I can't break no HIPAA laws. There you go.
Motherfucker got cinema sticks out. Honey, I'm not eating the cinema sticks. I promise, man. Oh, my wife's like, gross a fly. That's motherfucking hilarious.
No,
All
here's my
right.
question. Okay, here's my real question. If a fly flies out, obviously it's sitting in there dormantly somehow.
Oh, let me tell you. And you're watching the fly because you don't want it to land on you.
Well, yeah, of
'cause
course
you're like,
not. No,
get away.
please God, don't land on me. But what my question is it like, okay, get up, put your legs up on the thing, let me check,
Uh-huh.
and it just flies out, or is this like you open the vajay and it comes out?
Oh no, it just flew out
It
when
just
she
flew out.
yeah.
Like as soon as she like braced up, it was
Yeah.
like, wow.
I mean, I don't know if it was if
Rock
it came
amazing.
out from the inside or if it was just hanging on the roast beef,
That's
but you know, it was there.
amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I've smoked my share of stank vagina over the years, you know.
That's just fucked up.
You know, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of tuna.
Well, no.
But
Here, I'll tell you the story. Let me start with the story. It's not quite as crazy as a fly flying out of a vagina, but
oh, I'm telling you, and
it's not a pussy fly, but you know.
the
You
amount.
see what
Pussy.
happened was we were hanging out with some buddies, right? And apparently this girl's a whore. I didn't know prior, but
Sure.
turns out there's like 5 of us sitting in this room,
Oh, my God.
and one of my buddies is this is his girlfriend, and he's like, I don't know, something happened. They started having a threesome. My one buddy, his girlfriend, and her buddy, and his buddy. So they're all banging this chick, and there's like 4 or 5 other guys just kind of hanging out in the room. And we all get up and leave the room. And as soon as the conversation starts, it's, man, my eyes are burning. Damn, does her pussy stink that bad that her eyes are burning, right? So here's what happens. It gets better.
Fucking Derek's over here crying, man.
So we're like, we're sitting out in the carport talking about this. Sorry if I'm projecting hard. I know the mic's far away. But so we leave the room and we're having this conversation outside. And we're like, well, fuck it, let's leave. They're in there fucking this bitch or whatever. Let's go. Her boyfriend comes out, right? And our other friend is in there still fucking his girlfriend, right? And he's like, man, we hear the toilet flush. And then he comes out, and he's like, man, we got to go. That's the stinkiest pussy I ever smelled. We were like, we were just talking about how our eyes were burning and being in the room. It's not quite a fly flying out of a pussy, but, it's
Bottoms up.
It's still completely ridiculous. Because nothing's worse than fire crotch. But when it's fire crotch that can jump across the room and burn your eyes.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Okay. Okay.
All right, go. Your turn.
So
I'm not a doctor.
I got this. So this was years ago. But I got this chick. She comes in and she says that her shit hurts, right? And we get her up there, and I gotta check, and I put that freaking speculum. I'm like, what the speculum? I'm like, what the fuck is this? And it was plastic.
What?
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Like a shaving or like a drip or
no, just like
Sorry.
all you could see was the end of and it was plastic. So I got these freaking forceps and I'm trying to get this crap out, right? And I'll weasel it and maneuver it. Right. So I turn this thing around and all this shit just goes bleh.
Oh.
And that was
he just lost
I'm
his
done.
appetite.
In 7 years doing
Really?
this shit, it was the only time that I've ever tossed my cookies in front of a patient.
Yeah.
All right, because I'm like, whoa.
That's fucking funny.
So I'm still reaching in there, right? I'm still
Bottoms up, swerve.
grab that shit out, right? It was the top of a moose can.
My wife's not gonna let you come over and do your show. You get me in trouble.
All right, the top of a fucking moose can.
What the?
Like a hair.
Oh, a moose can.
Not
I was
like-
thinking of like a fucking
no, not Bullwinkle. Like
like a hair moose.
hair
can.
moose,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Right.
And it was in her vagina.
Yeah.
She must have been doing
All right.
some
Now
kind of
realize
fetish.
I'm doing this exam in August, and it's been in there since December.
Oh, no.
Shut.
Wow.
No fucking way.
Whoa,
That is
whoa,
nasty.
Oh, God.
What made her finally decide to fucking come in?
I ask that every day.
Her husband was like, "I'm poking this and I'm feeling plastic. My dick hurts." Oh, dude.
So yeah, some days I hate my job.
I would love that shit because I would laugh my fucking ass
Oh,
off.
dude, no, because you don't get the smell-o-vision with that, okay?
Oh, okay.
All
This
right.
shit's probably been fermenting in there and shit.
Oh,
It's shit's been
and
clogged up in there.
it
Right?
cut right up underneath there, and it was getting all that freaking crap, just
Now-
leaving it.
Now let me ask you a medical question. How long have you been in the medical field?
1998.
98. So let me ask you a quick question. I've had a couple just fucking weird thoughts. Okay, you know the G spot on a chick when you stick your fingers in her hoo-ha? It's kind of like around the corner.
Yeah, it's kind of
Okay.
up in there. Yeah,
And then when you poke a chick in the ass, it's like straight dead on.
right.
Do you think if a chick shit hard enough or her poop was hard enough, she could actually have an O?
Probably.
I fucking told you, Erica. Fuck you. Fuck you. Me and my wife
tell
had
you.
this fucking bet. She goes, "There's no fucking way." I'm a know-it-all. I fucking make movies.
So like a
Tell you what,
hard
have her
poop
eat
is like-
MREs for a week and see what happens.
Oh my god.
I knew
Because
you
when
could
she
have
starts to pass
one
that freaking
good-
football shit,
exactly one good hard shit. Oh, chick, I believe in my mind.
because I'm
I'm kind of half fucking retarded, but I think a woman could have an O by taking a really big shit.
after eating MREs for like a month out in the field,
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure I had a couple coming back in.
That's fucked. Oh.
So
That's so wrong in so many fucking ways, man.
He said
Okay.
it's uncensored.
It
He said
is.
it's
It's,
fucking
oh no, say what the fuck you want.
let's make it a little bit weirder. Okay.
Okay, check this out. Okay, go.
All right.
Go, Swerve.
So, but I hope to God my wife never listens to this. Only for you, Carl. Only for you.
Oh, my wife
so-
wants to know why she put it up there.
Well, she put what up there?
The moose can.
Yeah. Go back to the moose can.
Do I really gotta explain that shit?
No, why did she put it up there? Not
What-
how, but why.
What is the moose can shaped like?
Oh, honey, it's a cock. For,
That's kind of. I feel bad for that lady now because that's
It's
fairly,
ruined for
that's
anybody.
A small tip.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, but you're talking about plastic though. You weren't
Oh, I'm
talking
thinking
about
of-
like metal.
Oh, I'm thinking of like the can for like a pan bottle, like a spray bottle.
Yeah. Well, that's what
Yeah.
he's talking about. You know,
like the
moose
old
can,
moose
but-
cans, you know.
Right.
if
You know,
it's-
little.
But I'm
you
saying
know,
if
Yeah.
it's plastic, then it would only be the tip because the rest of the can's like aluminum.
So it was a dildo, and she just lost the end of it.
Right.
That's fucking weird. Wouldn't you notice when you pulled the motherfucker out and that clear plastic piece was gone? Like, oh fuck. Because I fucked some bitches and my condoms come off in there, and I'm like, how embarrassing is that shit? You're like, oh, hold on. Choo-choo.
Yeah, pull it out.
And
there
like,
it is.
got
It
it. You do. You're like, I did. I'd be like, and I get done. I pull out. And be like,
Uh-oh.
oh fuck. But then I got this shit all over me, and I have a thing
me
about
get
my
that.
own jizz on me,
Let me get that.
so I'm all like, oh fuck, it's on me. Ew,
Ew.
ew.
Watch it.
But then you throw it on their face because you love them, and so it's like,
Okay. Back to shitgasms. Okay.
shit, guys. Oh,
Just made up a new word there.
Straight up. Best fucking Carl show ever.
thank you, Crown Royal Maple and Dave.
Okay. Well, I was gonna kill me for talking about this, but this is why I asked. Because you talk about girls busting nuts while taking a shit.
I guess we're done talking about fight injuries.
Fighting MMA show. What? I don't even know if you can hear me when I'm talking. I swear. Anyways, okay, so you know how like at some point you see your wife either take a shit or take a piss or whatever. Like eventually, as your wife, you're gonna see that. Well, my wife still to this day, we've been together, not married, but we've been together like 12, 13, 14 years, long time, decent amount of time.
Long time.
We've been married
Short
probably
time, long time.
6 years or so, but we've been together a long time. And she still to this day is like, don't come in here while I'm taking shit.
Oh.
Well, she takes super loads. Like, I'm kind of a squirter. I'm gonna be real with you.
My ass sometimes sounds like a fucking waterfall.
Yes, that's me too. Me too.
My wife's like, is that you shitting? Yup.
It's and I bet he'll agree with me. It's soda and coffee that'll give you the runs like that.
Or something you haven't
Right?
eaten in a while.
Soda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Soda will do it more than coffee, but coffee
Okay.
can help do
All right.
that. If I'm right on that, I don't know if I'm right on that.
You know, my wife goes like twice a week, and
Yeah.
I don't go. I mean, I've been married 17 years.
Your wife only shits twice a week?
Yeah, I know it's weird.
Like
isn't it?
Tuesdays and Thursdays?
My wife is
It
the same
depends.
way.
You gotta
Like-
like guess which one, because you know you don't want.
So is that like when you walk
I
in the
don't want to
bathroom-
go in there because you know what? I've been around when she farts and she could strip paint.
So that shit's been... So literally...
I was
it's-
gonna do. Check it out. I was gonna work on a stand-up bit because like I've thought about doing stand-up a little bit. And calm down.
All right, because if she could fart like that,
but yeah, like I was like they talk
There
about.
she is on the
see,
phone.
there she is on the phone.
Oh, is she watching?
She's killing me.
Please
I don't
no.
know.
Don't
oh
be watching.
gosh, don't be watching.
Okay, I'll fill in.
Oh no! Please don't talk about me. I love you, honey.
I
This
love
is
my wife
compa-
too, but still, even though nonetheless.
Nonetheless.
So she's always like, when she's got to poop, she's like, get out of here, get out of here.
You,
it's always-
you said poop on my
Shit.
fucking show.
Shit, poop, whatever. When she's in the bathroom making feces. Calm down.
Shit in a tree branch.
Well, my wife is notorious for taking like giant dumps. So what I'm thinking is like, okay, now that we've talked about, and you're like, well, they totally could prostate get off on it, right?
Shit.
And maybe the reason she's kicking me out is because she's enjoying the shit.
It's a good chance.
You know what
It really could be. But the thing is, my wife now is pissed. Are you okay? Okay. My wife is
I mean?
mad.
She's probably like, fuck that Swervy Jones guy. He's disgusting.
No, my wife is so mad
Carl
because
Summers too with his chili dog.
my wife.
We
gets-
told somebody last week. I'm gonna bring this up, and I'm gonna get out of here because
No, stay. You're good.
No, but yeah.
No, stick around, man. It's good. Love having you on the show. No, what's funny is like my wife gets so pissed now because I'll try to come in the bathroom because I've always wanted to try and see like if my fingers were up in her hoo-ha, if she could take a shit. My wife gets so fucking mad because I run in there and try to jam my shit up in there.
Do you really?
I do. My wife's like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And I'm like, "Stop moving!" And but
So
then like.
So you're trying to give her a blumpkin? She's on a share.
What,
Is that correct?
what the fuck is a blumpkin?
I mean, you get your dick sucked while you're taking a shit.
What's that?
You get your dick sucked while you're taking a shit.
Well, no, I'm not trying to eat her pussy. I'm trying to fucking stick my fingers in it.
Kind of the same thing, though.
Well, kind of, but the bad thing is her, my wife's fucking shit smell like llama puke, man. It's fucking nasty. So I'm sitting there and I'm trying to fight.
Just like he said, they peel paint off the wall. It's
Well,
so weird because women are so like,
well,
don't take a shit, keep it quiet, but they're fucking peeling paint off the wall.
No
I
shit.
don't know because there was a while there when I was mixing some egg whites in the protein shake.
Oh man.
Oh.
Healthy farts and shits are the worst.
I'm telling
when
you.
a motherfucker tries
Oh.
to get clean.
And if you get enough fiber in there,
oh,
you're having them third world those third world shits.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Like when you came back from Somalia and you ate maybe some of the local shit.
I didn't eat local
could-
shit. I ate MREs. Are you kidding me? I didn't
Really?
eat shit for 6 weeks.
Oh, I tried to eat some of like the pasty shit. They'd come up with like stuff, be like, "Oh, thanks."
I was stuck in a hanger.
It's back.
Oh, I'm out on patrols and little
Carl's
motherfuckers
double
coming out
finger
there.
dipping in it.
But
That's why you're shitting from that kind of stuff because they're wiping, they're wiping their ass with the air. I eat this. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you happy GI. Well, let me finish this though. But like when I'm trying to fight my wife's legs apart to stick my fingers in her hoo-ha, but the thing is, it's so fucking nasty because she's on this diet too. She's like, "I'm gonna diet with you because I love you," and it's so fucking bad. I can't. I'm just like, "Oh my god, do I really?"
When you start getting enough fiber in through there, right? Yeah,
But
help
I
to
wanna-
prevent your diverticulosis. I'm telling you,
Is that like
It'll
poop
kill
dust
ya.
in your lungs?
it's kind of like that.
Wow.
Actually-
Because I want to feel like her shitting on the back of my fingers through her thing. How weird would that be?
That's pretty
Isn't
weird.
that like what double
That's pretty
penetration
weird.
is like, though?
I
Like,
think
when
it would be.
when it's two like rods.
I
Like,
think so.
Because what? There's like.
But how you?
I don't know, man,
small-
because I don't want to feel someone else's.
I don't
You-
either.
you
dick
gotta
on
be
there,
really-
You know?
you
Maybe
have-
I'm just not that interesting.
Yeah, no.
which is perfectly fine.
I think you would have.
I'm
to,
okay with that. I'm just
I'm
not that
fine
interesting.
with being normal.
I think you have to be really good friends with somebody to actually be able to have your dick have something the size less than a fucking paper towel thickness, and some
That's
other
what I'm saying,
dude's
it's
dick
like-
Yeah,
rubbing on each other.
rubbing against your. Yeah, no, we're not that good friends.
Fuck the chick you're doing.
I don't have that good friends.
How good of friends are you and I? Like me and Swervy. I think I would really do it just with Swervy like that, just fucking for the story. Why not? Why not?
Because we do the network together. It kind of be a good story.
This is the
You
guy who
know.
runs the network. Our dicks touch, but not in a gay
But-
way because
but
there's a
just
membrane.
let you know-
right? Yeah, no, I don't have friends like
Just
that.
let you know, my wife is not down like your wife. She, that shit won't fly with her.
Oh, my wife's a dirty bitch, dude. I love my wife to no end, but my wife is she's asked me to shit on her. She's like,
Holy
why?
shit.
She did. She's like, you chili dog to hooker. I'm like, I chili dog to hooker before. You know what a chili dog is?
I do.
Okay, so we don't have to re-over it.
No,
You're the first
we don't-
person
So my wife's like, you actually paid a hooker. I'm like, yeah, but I was a gentleman. I let her shower in the hotel room. I'm not gonna just let her
Oh,
leave.
fuck that bitch. I paid you money. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm a gentleman.
It's $5 on the on the television. Take a cab home. Yeah.
It's like a little, maybe she didn't charge me full rate, but my wife's like, Carl, I would let you shit on me. I love you that much. I'm like,
I think my wife would divorce me if I shit on her.
I've debated. There are many nights.
Mine would shoot me.
Now, there are many nights
I'm
my-
sure she would.
Yeah,
there's-
my wife knows where the gun is at.
And she should.
My
And she could hit. I taught her how to shoot.
There's been a few nights my wife's
My
come.
wife couldn't even handle that kind of shit. So shoot me.
My wife has come to bed drunk as shit off tequila, and there's been a couple times I'm sitting there and she's yakking and flopping around and shit, and I'm like, I could really just crap on your fucking chest and fuck it, and you wouldn't even know. Then I pull her little blouse apart, and her titties fall out, and I'm like, God, do I really want to ruin that image? Yes.
All right. I'm gonna let you got like 9 minutes left. I'm gonna let you wrap your own show.
No,
Swerve Jones show tomorrow. 420 special show, reunion show, Human Funk reunion show with Sarah Sony and Deezus, Dave, D on the low. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have fun with this.
I don't know why the fuck you're leaving, dude. You're part of this shit. Is your kid crying?
Yeah, but my battery's beeping.
Dude, that's an excuse. Sit the fuck down. Write it out. Fuck. It's like fucking an old Filipino man that now has a vagina. Write it out.
All right, let's do this.
No. That's fucking funny. So what? God damn.
Hey, I gotta say, best Carl Summer's Uncensored show ever.
Dude,
That's a lot.
I'm probably gonna listen to it like 10 times.
That's fucking. Dave, you were now we
Why are
got
we just getting started?
now we just got to beat the Dave plane for next week. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna do it.
Unless
Unless I get somebody in here like some sort of midget and a
This
fucking
show's always good with a midget.
Who-
It's always
God.
good with a midget. Wouldn't it be?
Because my dick would look so big in its hand.
Hey,
I'm supposed to ask you, Dave. I'm supposed to ask you.
Uh-oh.
My wife wanted me to ask you, with a midget, do you really? No, in my mind, because I think differently than others, when a midget takes a shit, does it look like rabbit poop? Because they're so fucking little.
like baby turds?
Well, no,
Because baby shit. Because I gotta, my son's
Yeah,
not at home.
exactly.
I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of baby shit. The baby shit's pretty big.
Yeah, but I mean,
It
like,
can be.
But my
they
8-year-old
do-
will dump
they-
like a grown ass
do
man. Okay.
They do rabbit turds every once in a
Uh-huh.
while. Every once in a while.
Yeah, but so do we.
I don't.
You know.
so in your medical professional
If it's
opinion,
not water
like
falling,
that?
I don't
No,
think
I
it's
think
that
I would
your
think they would probably dookie just like every. I think their dookie
Really?
would look like everybody
do
else's.
you think they're soulless
They
little
can hold
bastards?
the mass though.
Midgets? Do you
Could they
know
hold
any
the
midgets?
mass?
No, I just think they got big ass heads.
Oh, they do, and they got like mind powers.
I'm telling you.
They
but don't
make
call 'em
me
a
get
dwarf.
all dizzy.
Every time they say, "Oh, I'm a dwarf,"
No, you're not.
You
You're
know,
a full-grown fucking
you
midget.
got a battle axe. If you don't have a battle axe, you're not a dwarf.
Exactly, you're a full-grown ass
Right.
fucking midget. And they don't like to be called midgets, little
people.
Motherfucker, you've been a midget forever. Shut up. Shut your little fucking mouth. Put your little bitty.
It's not a little mouth; it's a big head.
It is. It's like they're like this fucking big, and they got like those little sausage fingers, and you just want. But damn, I do.
Daddy, do you want some sausage?
Daddy, do you want some sausages? Oh my god! I want, but also, Dave, I'm not sure if you know. I want to have sex with a bodybuilding chick. I want a chick who can fucking slam me on the bed, like pick me up and just like do maybe 3 reps and throw me across the room. I pray that they can, because we watched a show last
That's
night.
gonna have to
What
be
was
some
that
strong bitch.
Because I'm a huge motherfucker.
What was that superhero chick movie?
What's that?
What was that superhero chick movie?
Hancock.
No, with the girl.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I'm talking about?
you
Where-
need to have
where
the
guy was
Hancock
dating-
chick.
Oh yeah, where she punched the fucking fridge out.
Right.
No. I'm talking about the movie. What was her name? Uma Thurman. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, my crazy ex-girlfriend.
Oh
or
yeah.
my,
Yes.
my ex-girlfriend's
Is it-
superhero.
Right,
or some shit like that.
right.
She
Yeah,
was
Michael
fucking
Myers
grinding
was
on
in
him, and the whole bed was rocking across the room.
Oh, for real?
Wham!
Oh man. Because I watched like a TV show yesterday
It's
called.
like that. What you're talking about though? Like
Yeah.
some like dieseled out. Bitch
Yeah.
just like,
I watched this. Well, I watched this show yesterday called Strange Addictions, and this girl was like a drug addict and an
watch that
alcoholic.
show.
But then she like got into bodybuilding. Holy fuck! I would want to try to tackle her and just. I want to go down on her and have her try to crush my fucking head and have me fight out of it.
Have you seen the chick that can crush the watermelon with her legs?
Oh my god.
I've seen
Bodybuilding
that.
chick.
I've
Have you
that.
seen that?
Oh
that.
my god.
That's impressive.
Oh my
I've seen a
god.
couple
That's
people do that.
impressive. It's
But
one of those you watch it and you go,
But see, my wife though, my wife being the Jew that she is, she thinks it's sexy. Watch me balance the checkbook. What the fuck are you talking about? This is nothing sexy about. Oh, where bills are paid.
Bring her a watermelon.
Oh, that'd be fucking funny, wouldn't it?
In the air.
Fucking bills are
Well, she was
paid.
trying to divide it up.
Give me hot. Here you go. Crush that with your legs. See what happens.
And then talk to me.
That's it. She's doing taxes. Fucking shit.
Fucking shit.
Fucking destroying my own studio.
That's all good. So, is there anybody you wanna thank or anything like that before we go, man? Because I know you said you wanted to talk about them supplements and stuff. Did we cover that shit?
We covered the important ones. We covered the important ones.
All right, Swervy Jones.
So really thanks to Coach Joe and Coach Tom for letting me kind of come down and do my thing at the gym whenever I can.
New team trauma.
Thanks to Chris Hickman for training me for the years that he has. I'm kind of sad to see USA go.
Hickman Impact.
But it was things happen. Nothing lasts forever, unfortunately. Thank you to my lovely wife and family for putting up with my shit on a daily basis. I know I can be a bastard sometimes, so
I think you're a good husband.
That's pretty good.
There you go. And your three boys.
3 boys: Ryan, Evan, and Joe.
The one's going to West Point.
He's trying hard to get there.
I think he'll do good.
I hope so.
Derek, anybody you want to say hey to? Fuck it, man.
Hey, dude. I want to say happy holidays to everybody.
For tomorrow.
Yes.
420.
That's it.
Fucking pothead. You're a typical black man, aren't you?
Hey, man.
Hey,
You know
man.
me.
But don't forget to tune in to the Swervy Jones Show tomorrow night at 10 o'clock on the Rise and Shine Network. I don't think it's going to be as fucking fun as this night. But it was great. Dave brought out some good beverages. We had a good talk and some great laughs. And you think everything was covered that should be covered, Dave?
I had a good time tonight. Thank you for
Did
having
you?
me, Carl.
Cool,
I really
man.
did. This was a good time. This was a
Good,
good
man.
time.
So we're 5-0. Everybody seems to have a good time when they're here. So I'm glad you brought out some. It kind of loosened everybody up, man. That's good
Dude,
shit.
I couldn't stop fucking laughing.
That's funny as shit. Don't forget to go to Real Rebel. Get your Real Rebel t-shirts at realrebel.spread. The thing's wrong. Hold on. realrebel.spreadshirt.com. Get all your t-shirts and hit the store. It helps the Rise and Shine Network out. Again, Kika Productions for all your video needs. KikaProductions.com. Yeah, fuck. What do you got planned on the future? We got a few minutes left. Any travels in your future?
No travels yet. No travels yet. I'm actually looking to taking a little bit of time and kind of just trying to recenter and hopefully make it back to the gym way more than I have been. Luckily, I'm not working quite too much this next week's coming, so looking to get in there and roll around a little bit.
There you go.
Get the stress off.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the
Well,
stress
it's always
off,
nice to have
so.
you in the gym, though. You're helpful, and
It's
good to see your face because we don't always get to see you around. But
it's good to be there. It's good to be there because I don't get to go a whole lot, and it's kind of disappointing for me because I really do love that place.
it's kind of like a sanctuary.
It's I don't have any family down here. My brother's in Vermont. My my whole family's in Vermont. My brother, my uncle, so Joe and Tom and Chris and everybody at the gym have really kind of been my family around here.
Okay.
So going to Team Trauma is kind of like it's like going home.
There you go.
It's like going home and hanging out. It's like a Thanksgiving afternoon.
There you go. Sweet.
Seeing Vinny's there, like my little brother and Larry and all of that. It's like being home, and it's
sweet.
nice to be there. So sometimes when you miss home,
Yep.
you get a little down. So
We'll switch this camera back here there 1 second. I'd like to say thank you to Dave, to Coach Joe, to Tommy, Swervy, my wife. Thank you for coming on. It's for you, Dave.
What's up, man?
all right, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Smooth. All right.
I'm gonna cut to the news.
All right, let's do it.